A lot of first-time home buyers here in Denver, Colorado think they need $30,000 to $50,000 saved up in the bank in order to buy their first house. But that may not be true in today's market. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys as how you can get into your first house as a first-time home buyer for as little as $1,000 to $3,000 out of your pocket. So stay till the end. I'll show you the real strategies and programs that will help you get into your first house for as little as $1,000 to $3,000. Hi. You're on Denver Home Scene. This is the first video ever. My name is Assad. I'm a local real estate agent here in Denver, Colorado, serving Denver and surrounding areas. I've helped many first-time home buyers get into their first home. I'm going to help you as well, giving you the proper education you need as a first-time home buyer to buy your first house. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video and let's break down these numbers. So the average starter home in Denver Metro is around $500,000, and we're going to be using that as an example for today's video. So here's step 1 of 3 on how you're going to get into your first house for as little as $1,000 to $3,000. Step number 1, FHA. So what is FHA, you ask me? It's a federally backed loan program that allows you to put down a minimum of 3.5% instead of that stereotypical 20% down. And you're like, oh, what's the catch? I mean, do I just need to put down 3.5%? No. So most buyers and most realtors will say, oh, we just need 3.5%. But in reality, you need a minimum credit score of 580. So you don't have to have a perfect credit score of 720 or 750. And you need a stable income. Also, FHA only allows you to get that loan if you will be a primary residence of the house, meaning you have to live in the house and you cannot rent it out to other tenants and profit from that. So you have to be living in that house primarily, and there will be government checkups where they will send investigators to make sure that you're actually living in the house. So please do not commit fraud. Step number 2, CHFA. So what is CHFA? Spelled out CHFA is a down payment assistance program here in Colorado that helps first-time home buyers cover most of their down payment. So CHFA will cover about 3% of that 3.5% down payment that you have with FHA. But what's the catch here? Is this free money? No. In America, there's no free money at all. So the catch here is it's a second loan, but it's a silent loan. So there's no monthly payments and it's 0% interest. So you only have to repay this loan back when you refinance the house or when you sell it. But without doing that, you have no monthly payments, no interest, nothing creeping up on you. Step number 3, seller concessions. So with inventory rising here in Denver, Colorado, and the surrounding areas, a lot of sellers are willing to pay the closing costs and give seller credit to buyers. So what is seller concessions? Seller concessions are a credit that the seller will give you. You can only use it for closing costs. You cannot get it as a cash back or a cash advance. As a buyer, your typical closing costs amount to 2 to 4% of the purchase price. So on a $500 house, that's about $10,000 to $15,000 out of your pocket that you would have to pay for various fees like insurance, title fees, transfer fees, utility transfer fees, taxes, and all that. And it can add up as a first-time home buyer, and it can be a big hit on your pockets and out of your saved money. You must negotiate 2 to 4% seller credit, and a lot of sellers are willing to do that with today's market, as a lot of homes are on the market for many months and sellers are getting frustrated. So as buyers, we have to take advantage of that and take leverage of that and use that to the maximum. Now let's put it all together. You have a $500,000 house. Your down payment's mostly covered, 3% of it is covered. Your closing costs are covered by the seller credit, the seller concessions, leaving you with almost $1,000 to $3,000 out of your own pocket money for the closing costs. These strategies that I just mentioned, these 3 steps, are working across all of Denver area, especially in more affordable areas like Commerce City, Aurora, Thornton, or North Glen. But before we close out this video, I just want to address the big mistakes that first-time home buyers make. And I really want to address this because first-time home buyers don't know what they're stepping into and they commit these big mistakes. Mistake number 1 is thinking they need 20% down, that stereotypical 20% down for a down payment. As a first-time home buyer, please take advantage of FHA. You can only put down 3.5%, and you should be putting that down if it makes sense to you. Mistake number 2, thinking they need perfect credit. You do not need perfect credit. With FHA allows a minimum of a 580 credit score. So you do not need that 720, 750 credit score, so please do not be confused. And mistake number 3 is not negotiating seller credit. It happens a lot. And a lot of these buyers are misinformed and they do not know what seller credit is. With seller credit, you get closing cost money that covers your closing costs, or you can use that money to buy down your rate. So when you buy down your rate, you lower your monthly payment, and that's going to be a big benefit for you as a first-time home buyer. Most renters are closer to buying than they think they are. They just don't know what the first step is. They don't know how the process works, or they're just misinformed. If you feel like you're misinformed, if you don't know what the first step is, if you're scared to take the first step, I put a link down in the bio. It's a free call with me to have a chat, to discuss your options, discuss your possibilities and what will work best for you. Is it renting? Is it buying? And if it ends up being renting, I'm going to sit here and tell you you should buy when the numbers make sense to rent. So if you guys like this video, please drop a like, drop a comment of what you want to see next in my videos. And you know, this is our first video. I'm really happy to give all this information that I've gained over the years of selling homes, buying homes, and helping first-time home buyers buy their houses to you guys for free, absolutely free, no strings attached. I'm just here to bring you guys as much value as I can. And yeah,